find us and share us. Make sure we're live and our electronics are working. Oh, volume. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Julie. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, if I need to adjust anything. I came on a few minutes early to make sure everything's working, because we know how the FB can be some days. So just leave me a little comment. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Oh, I see thumbs up. That must mean everything's good. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Welcome in. We will get started at 3 o'clock, guys. If you're just joining, hi, Nicholas. How are you? If you're just joining, you might have come over from Becca's page, Purple Dreamer Creations. Okay, great, Peggy, thank you, thank you. You can see my desktop, okay? And then up after me is our fearless leader, Kim, from Kim's Gifts and Decor. Hi, Victoria. And Kim will be going live on her page at 5 o'clock. There is an open spot at the 4 p.m. Eastern time. Hi, Stephanie, how are you? So I'm good to go from 3 to 4. You know, I always try to stay in my time spot. If we go over by a few minutes, it's probably okay today, since there's no one on at 4, but I'm gonna try to wrap things up in my 1 hour time spot. Is everyone still continuing to keep warm? We still have snow. It's still the frozen tundra. It just kind of in the last hour or so went over the freezing mark. So it's, hi Cindy, how are you? I'm just waiting until 3 o'clock to start my craft, because people are probably just still on Becca's page and she's finishing up. She was making a cute little pink Valentine piggy. But yeah, it just went over the freezing mark. So, I mean, and it's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I mean, we had a little bit of melt today. The road in front of me is still icy, but it looks like certain parts are slushy, as trucks and contractors have been going by. But come 5 o'clock, when the sun starts going down and it drops below 32 degrees, it's just gonna refreeze and it's gonna be another sheet of ice tomorrow. Because, I mean, here in North Carolina, they don't have the equipment to plow neighborhoods. And the neighborhoods are considered, for the most part, private roads. So if you want your roads plowed, you have to, your neighborhood HOA has to hire, hi Maritza, has to hire private snow removal companies, and it's typically not in the budget, and they're not going to do that. So we just wait until it melts. 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 10 days, whatever. I remember a storm years and years and years back when we lived outside of Raleigh. The kids, I think, were out of school for 10 days because the school buses couldn't get into the neighborhoods. Because, you know, if they're hilly and icy, I mean, they just couldn't. Okay, guys, it's 3 o'clock. We'll get started and we can continue to chat and craft. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Debbie, and my business is called Paper Sweeties. My website is papersweeties.com. Yes, Victoria, yeah. It's just, hi, Christy. It's just we're not equipped down here. They barely limp along clearing like the main roads. They start with the interstates, and then they move on to the state highways, and then they move on after that to like secondary main roads. But as far as the neighborhoods, unless your neighborhood hires like a private contractor to come in and plow, they don't get plowed. They just wait until it melts. So like I said, the snow came in Tuesday night. It was still snowing Wednesday morning, and today's Thursday. So we haven't had a heck of a lot of melting going on. And hi, Deborah. 20 today. 30 below. Yes. Oh my gosh. Remind me, Julie, where are you? I think you told me before. Holy cow, that is so cold. Is my lighting okay, you guys? That's the only thing, like, I forget, because we used to live in upstate New York. When it is snowy out, it's so bright, and they call it snow blindness, because everything is just white. So I feel like it's so bright. Hi, Becca. Welcome in. Hi, Dewey. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome in. Okay, guys, we're going to continue where we left off. Run out of groceries and household supplies. That's why I've been hashtagging it Snowmageddon 2025 with my post this week, because everyone runs out to the grocery stores ahead of a snowstorm, a hurricane, any kind of major event. Sugar Snob Designs, hello. And just empties the shelves in the grocery stores. So you better go a couple days before a storm, because, you know, the day of the storm, and then sometimes the trucks can't even get in. If they're having a hard time with the roads, sometimes the transfer trucks delivering can't even get in. So there's that. But we went on Monday ahead of the storm. We got all of our groceries. I bought supplies. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Northern Michigan. That's right, Julie. I remember you told me that. I made a nice big crock pot of soup on Tuesday, so we've been eating off of that. And we just, hi Shannon, how are you? Hi Mandy. Hi friends, welcome in. All right, let's get started. We're kind of just going to hit the ground running where we left off last week. Hi Jen, how are you? How is Rob feeling today? My neighbor Jen's husband fell on icy stairs at his home yesterday, and he thinks he broke a couple of ribs. No bueno. So that's why I'm not going out. I'm not going out because I'm 60 years old, and the last thing I need to do is fall on ice and break a hip or break an arm or whatever. Hi, Cece. How are you? All right. So we're going to continue working on ornaments for my little mini winter tree. I'm so behind the 8 ball. This should have been done, because obviously it's winter wonderland outside here at my house and where a lot of y'all are. But next year, for all the seasons, I'll be prepared because it'll already be made. So I already have my Pinkoween one done, and I already have my Christmas one done, and this will be my winter one. So I'm gonna work through all the seasons this year, and once I get to Halloween, I'm good to go, because I already have the rest of the year done. So, and over the weekend, I'm in a couple of lives, and on Saturday at 3 for the Sweet Success Studio, I'm going to be working on the bottom of the bucket, the bucket, decorating the bucket. Today we're working on ornaments, so let's get started. So here's where we left off last week. This is a glass ornament I got from Hobby Lobby. I just loved this cute little snow lady. Because she was Candyland, pink, you know, right? Oh, Jen, I'm so sorry. Yeah, cracked ribs. There's nothing. Yes. Oh my gosh. When I threw my back out a few weeks ago, when I sneezed, I almost started crying. It hurt so bad. Hi, Marianne. How are you? Hi, Becca. Your little piggy's coming so cute. So I didn't make this snowman. I just picked it up. I loved it when I saw it. I loved the little paper straw arms. I thought that was so unique. I love how she's decorated Candyland with the drip and the meringue candies and the sprinkles and all. So last week we took the little hook hanger thing out of her hat, and we made this macaron cookie, and I stuck it down into the glass where we removed the hanger. So that's how it's attached and staying on. So you guys know I always, always, always add Floorcraft Diamond Dust to the centers of, I like my macaron cookies oversized in the middle. Hi, Holly. Hi, Ginger. Colossal Creations. Hey, hey. You guys know I always add the diamond dust to the chunky middle centers of my macarons. I just love a chunky center on a macaron, and in my world, everything has to have bling, sprinkles, glitter, all of the things, all of the things, all of the things. Ginger, I'm continuing to work on my winter mini tree. That's how far I got. So you guys, I did add little red disco balls. My winter tree is gonna be red, powder blue, white, with little pops of pink, of course. And then for my trees, you guys know I add this little curly stuff to the top, and we're going to add this snowman as the tree topper. As the tree topper. Doll face, I like that. Hi, Teresa, how are you? What's your temperature today, Teresa? Teresa lives in Canada. I will laugh, Teresa, if you're warmer than what we are. Because the Weather Channel yesterday was showing, what do I have that I could set this in? The Weather Channel yesterday was showing Baton Rouge, Louisiana got 8 inches of snow, and Syracuse, New York, where is kind of where we were born and raised, only had 7 inches of snow. So the South got more than the North. That's crazy. That's backwards. That's backwards and cuckoo crazy, you guys. Cuckoo crazy. All right, that'll work. That'll be an extra set of hands for me as I add the glue to our little snowman. Isn't that snowman cute, Ginger? I love her. I love her. I love her. Yeah, so I hope everyone's keeping warm. What have you been making? I told you guys I tried a new recipe, a cheeseburger macaroni soup, and it actually was very good, you guys. You just cook down some ground beef, drain it off, and then add a mirepoix, diced onions, carrots, celery. Add that into your cooked beef until it gets a little soft. I added a little olive oil, a little bit of garlic. I put garlic in everything, you guys. It's like that commercial, that old lady that says, I put that on everything. I put garlic on everything. All right. And then add a couple of containers of beef stock, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, some milk and some heavy cream, just to thicken it up a little. -10 Celsius, like what is that in Fahrenheit? I feel like it's just cold. It's just cold. Isn't it pretty, you guys? Sparkly and pretty, right? All right, we're gonna set her there and let that dry a little. And remind me, guys, I'll put her on the tree so you guys can see how cute she's gonna be as a topper. All right, let me get this glass glitter off my table. Jenny, what have you been working on? Have you been working on snowmen? What have you been working on this week? Jenny is a girl after my own heart. She loves snowmen and she loves vintage. Right, Jenny? Oh, see? Snowman. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, all right. As far as the ornaments go, here's where we left off last week. Polymer clay sprinkles. That sounds yummy. All right, I found a pattern for these cute, cute, cute mini snow globes, you guys. They're crocheted. So the other night when it was super cold, I had my fireplace on, I was watching Hallmark movies, and I was crocheting these cute little snow globes. You do one, and then you do a second one, and then you just whip stitch them together, and I put a little piece of yarn to hang them, okay? So 3 of them. I only ended up, I wanted to do, usually on my mini trees I do 4 of everything, but I only did 3 of these because they're kind of big for that little mini tree. Decorating for Valentine's, that sounds fun. A little bit of everything. Yes, I remember you saying that when I made that little vintage snow girl with the lace and all of the pretty things. All right, so, and then last week we worked on this, you guys. You guys helped me decide on her. We made a pink snowman with a strawberry macaron pink hat. We blinged it out with some rhinestones, pink rhinestones. We tied tinsel around her neck for her scarf. We added beads for her eyes. I made a tiny little carrot nose for her, and then I added 2 of the blue raspberry foam beads from my shop for her buttons. She was amazing, right? And then remember I said I was going to have to let her dry really good before I could glue her onto the crocheted snow globe, because I didn't want to try to glue wet clay onto crochet. So I made 3. So I went with a little cookie cutter. I don't think I did this on my live. I think I did it after. I made a little tree, and we're gonna put some bling glitter on that. Hi Morticia, how are you? And then a little mitten, okay? Used a mold to make the teeny tiny little bow, and then I did the tweezer method, where you take tweezers on your wet clay and just pull the top to give it some fluff on the cuff. I hope the camera can pick that up. Hi Christine, welcome. All right, so let me get this out of our way. We're gonna bling this and this up. This little one is already blinged. We'll add just some quick little bling to these guys, and then we'll add them to the snow globes, and those 3 ornaments will be done. So I'm gonna put a little bit more clear tacky glue on my glue brush and just hit the top of the mitten a little bit with some glue. I'm not gonna get crazy. And I only really have to do the top, because remember, this is gonna get glued to the snow globe, so you really won't see the back. And then I'm gonna just hit the tops. These are the marshmallow white foam beads from my shop, Paper Sweeties. When the clay was still wet, I just pushed them in, and I'm just gonna hit the tops of the marshmallow beads with a little bit of the glue that's still on my brush, and then we'll glitter it. Okay. Cap on this, and like I said, the snowman has her tinsel and her rhinestones, so I think she's good. I don't think she needs anything else. Hi Stephanie, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, so what's that? So I got sidetracked. What's everyone making this week as far as warm and yummy comfort food? When I think of cold weather like this, I think of soup, and I think of chili, spaghetti and meatballs. I think just a little bling, and let's do our tree. Our little snowballs on our tree. Did you guys see the tree and the snowman and the bucket of snowballs I made in Nikki's group on Monday? It came out so cute. I can grab it and show it to you. It just popped in my head when I started talking about this tree and snowballs. I'll grab it because it's dry. When I left off on the tutorial, it was still very wet, and I had to wait until everything dried to finish embellishing it. It came out so cute. I love it. It's our little stick leg snow lady or snowman. And our tree with the snowflake topper. Hi, Miss Kim, welcome. How are you today? And the little bucket of snowballs she's trying to sell. Hi, Nikki. I'm sharing the finished project we made in your Beyond Big private school. She came out super sweet. And basically, it was dry enough that I could continue embellishing it the next day. And then I'm just continuing to let it sit back there and dry some more. You guys see I added the diamond dust to the snowflakes. Just to give it a chance to really dry. Hi, Raymond. How are you? And I did snowballs all the way around with some white glittered snowball ornaments and some iridescent pom-poms and some white jingle bells. And the little hot cocoa mug came from, I know, right, Nikki? There's a lot of layers. We were adding layers to this tree for a good while. I cut out 30 of this. They're done with little cookie cutter, a drip cookie cutter, and it took 30 of them to cover that tree. But it came out super cute. It's really wintry. All right, let's go ahead and attempt to. So, oh, okay, Becca. Okay. Thank you, Kim. Hi, Tina. How are you? All right, so because these are foam clay, I'm gonna add a little bit of super glue, but I also want to add a little bit of hot glue for quick stick because I'm gluing a dried foam clay embellishment to yarn. So thank you, Becca. Thank you. Oh, did Maricela come in? Hi, sweet girl. I'm going to have to get busy on your Bloom and Grow truck insert. I will get on that as soon as my schedule allows. I'm going to be busy like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have Maricela's birthday event on Saturday. I'm making something super cute, you guys. It's going to be so fun. And then Sunday, I have a live sale that's handmade only crafts for the Pretty Little Boutique group. So if you're not already in that group, go and join because it'll be hosted in the group. And then immediately after that, I'll be live for the 31 days of content event sponsored by the Sweet Success Studio, the coaches from the Sweet Success Studio. All right, and I'm just gonna hold it down here. I put a mixture of super glue and hot glue. I was talking slow, listening to myself, because a few times last Saturday when I was doing that Valentine, that little Valentine sweet shop, I kept saying, now you're gonna add your super glue, and I was adding hot glue, or vice versa. I don't know. When it's hard to talk and craft at the same time. Does anyone else have that, or is it just me? Maybe I was having a senior moment. It's hard sometimes to get the words out when you're trying to concentrate on your next step for your craft. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, you guys. So stinking adorable. So cute. I love her so much. And see why we didn't do her white? We did her baby pink and hot pink and blue. So she pops off the blue of the snow globe. Okay. Where's our heart on a live, Wendy, right? It's not just me then. It's not just me. I was thinking, maybe I was challenged or something. Yeah, because I feel like we're concentrating on doing what we're doing and we're thinking like, all right, what's the next step? Because I'm live and I only have an hour and I got to keep things moving. And when I feel like when it's for an event, I get a little bit extra nervous that I want to do good, keep things moving, not have any lulls. not embarrass myself. I mean, you know, all of the things. When I'm just crafting like this, I mean, this is an event, but I feel much more at ease. Like me with toothpicks and Q-tips, right, Raymond? Right? Yes. Yeah. I think I commented after when I went back and was reading comments and answering questions. See, okay, Ginger, then all right. I don't feel so bad. I know I'm a little bit older than most all of y'all, so I was thinking maybe it was senior moments, but you guys are making me feel better. You're making me feel better. Okay, here's number 2. I'm just holding it a little extra to give that glue a chance to dry. And see how sparkly? We just added a little bit of the extra fine diamond dust glitter. All right, let's do our last one, and then we can add them to our tree. And again, I'm gonna use 2 different glues, you guys. A little bit of super glue around the edges and a little bit of hot glue in the middle. So who else decorates for winter after Christmas? Michelle. Yes. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Squirrels. It's so cute, too, when you have, like, Evelyn next to you when you're crafting. I mean, that's just so precious. I love that. Hi, Donna. Welcome in. All right, our 3 little snow globes are complete. Let's grab our tree. And we'll add them so you guys can see how they came out. It is so hard, Becca. It is so hard. It is so hard to craft. Teresa, I told you that last one that I was watching, your voice is so calm. And if you hit a stumbling block, we can't even tell because you're like, oh, okay. Well, that didn't work out how I had intended. So we're going to just pivot and go in a different direction. Okay, friends? I mean, Teresa's voice is just so calm and so, let me move the phone, you guys. So easy to listen to. She's so easy to listen to. Her voice is just very calm. Hi, Colette. Welcome in. You go right into Valentine's, Priscilla? Yeah, I don't decorate for Valentine's, but I decorate a lot for winter. I love snowmen, and I've collected snowmen for a lot of years. I have a lot of snowman stuff. I got rid of a lot of them when we downsized and moved. I still have some out in the garage I haven't brought in because you guys know I threw my back out, so that kind of... You're taking your living room tree apart. Oh, that's a big project. That's a big project, Raymond. Look at you guys, so cute. Oh, so cute. All right, I don't want to put the pink mitten right next to the pink snowman. So let's do the tree. And you guys know I bought 2 trees. I bought a pink tree and a white tree, and I'm just rotating them out depending on the season. So I had my pink tree up for Christmas, decorated Candyland, and now I'm doing my white tree for winter because of the snow. Corey will be happy. It's like, get on that, mister. Oh, okay, Wendy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who sprinkled. If I'm missing comments, you guys know I look down when I'm crafting and I miss comments sometimes. So I'm just thanking everyone for being here and thanking everyone for sharing with your crafty friends. See, guys, I'm glad I only did the 3 because I feel like 4 might have overwhelmed this tiny little tree in combination with everything else we're going to add. I'll turn it so you guys can see it. Super cute. All right, let's go ahead. She's probably dry enough that I could, yeah, it's dry enough that I feel like I could attach the topper, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I took a white chenille stem and I'm gonna just put it around her. Where's the middle? Around her to kind of look a little bit like a belt. I'm not decorating her or anything because she's got all her decor already. And I'm doing this backwards, so this might be an epic fail because I'm doing it backwards. Does that look like it's in the middle, you guys? Maybe I should turn it towards me so I look like I know what I'm doing. All right, and I'm just taking that top little stem that's sticking up, and I'm going to, I gotta take this off. I gotta take this off for a second, you guys. We'll put it back on. But I gotta see what I'm doing. That was in my way. That was in my way a little bit. And I just need to, I'm not gonna pull it tight because I don't wanna tweak her and have her like tipping backwards. I just need to attach it so it kind of holds her in place and braces her a little bit. If I pulled it super tight, she would be tipped back like that. So I'm giving it a little slack. It just has to hold her so she doesn't fall off. And then I'm bending the little, the little chenille stems down. And then we'll put this back right over. And this will give her a little bit more support too, I feel. What are we thinking, you guys? What are we thinking? She looks crooked right now, but I'm putting these back on. So give me a second. She's acting like she's drunk. Oh my gosh. She had too many spiked eggnogs. All right, I gotta turn it toward me for a sec. Just for a sec. So I can get her standing straight and cute. Super adorable. Might have to make it just a little bit tighter in the back. Hi, Sandra, welcome in. Okay. And then the little fluff all around. And every time I try moving the little fluff, she falls over. Okay, once I put it up on my table behind me, I'm not going to be touching it and messing with it, so it won't be so tippy. All right, so there's where we are so far. Okay, cute, 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 wintry, snowy. All right, I'm going to set it down over here so I don't knock into it. Oh, and she stayed. She didn't even tip over, you guys. The extra couple little twists I did on the chenille stem in the back was just enough to have her behave. Okay, let's make some more. Let's make some more. So I'm gonna get my silicone mat out. I grabbed a couple little snowflake cookie cutters from my stash. This one's from See My 3D Prints. This one, hi Janine. Thank you, Morticia. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. This one is from my stash, and I believe I got it years ago from Target. I feel like this one might be a little too big. I don't know. It's not much bigger than that one. It's just pointier. But I feel like I'm gonna do this one. It's so frustrating when you ship something. Yes. You want to hear something good, Michelle? You want to hear something good? I have a customer that ordered something from my website on January 9th, 8th or 9th. I pulled it, packed it, and shipped it on the 9th. Created the shipping label, and it left my office. Thank you, Janine. Thank you for sprinkling. It left my office on the 9th. I had the tracking numbers and everything. She contacted me a couple of days ago What's today? What's today? The 24th? She contacted me a couple days ago. It hadn't arrived yet. It was going to Mississippi from North Carolina. Not that far. She just contacted me yesterday. She finally got it. It took 13 days. From North Carolina to Mississippi. It was foam clay. She ordered 4 bags of foam clay. It wasn't like it weighed 100 pounds and it needed to go like on a freight truck because it was something oversized. I mean, crazy. This is the powder blue, guys, from my site. Primitive Pumpkin. And I think the powder blue is sold out right now. I'm pretty sure it is. All right. So condition it a little. I'm going to roll it out a little and we're going to cut some cute little snowflakes. Okay. There was a ridge there I'm getting out, and there's a ridge over here I'm carefully getting out. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of oil. West Virginia. Yeah, that's about the same distance. I don't understand the post office. I mean, don't get me started. They keep charging more and 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 more postage. And I feel like the services, the quality, keep going down. All right, I'm putting a little oil around the edges because this does have a few tight spots in the cutter. Tight spots. So this will just help it pop right out. You guys, I just use Pam cooking spray. You can use any kind of oil. And I'm gonna cut 3 out. Hopefully I can get 3 out of this and I don't have to re-roll it. And look how easy, you guys. Oh wait, turn you back down. Look how easy. It just pops right out when you use the oil. And the oil helps smooth the edges down, any raggedy, jaggedy edges, because it has oil on them. You could go around just easy like that and smooth all the edges down. And you have a perfect little snowflake. All right, there's 1. It's already oiled, but I'm just gonna go over quick one more time with a little bit. Let's cut number 2. Perfect. Smooth the edges. An eagle? Like a bald eagle? All right, there's number 2, you guys, and let's cut our 3rd one. And I didn't re-oil it. Hopefully it will behave and cooperate. Yep, okay. And go around those edges and smooth them. Get any of the raggedy, raggedy edges smoothed down. Then you have 3 pretty snowflakes. Isn't that pretty, you guys? That's the See My 3D Prints cutter. I love all of their cutters. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put my extra clay back in my container like Nikki teaches us. Get it out of our way. And we're going to bling these up a little bit, you guys. So I grabbed some blue rhinestones. These are Pearl Blue Jelly 6mm. And you guys know I like using the 6mm because they're easier for me to work with and easier for me to see. They're pretty, right, Jenny? They're pretty. That's a pretty blue, and to me, when I think of winter, I think of white and blue, because cold. All right, so So let me see. How do we want to bling these? I'm just going to put a little bit of clear tacky glue where I think I might do. I'm not gonna do the entire snowflake. We're not going to do, well, let me do one first. I'm gonna put the glue all over it because I'm afraid if I don't put the glue all over it, then I might have some shiny spots. That blue is so pretty. It's the powder blue from Primitive Pumpkin. It's currently sold out of my shop and her shop. She's out. She's waiting for a restock to come. Everyone wanted the blue for winter, I guess. I was a little bit hesitant. If I didn't put the glue all the way on the whole snowflake, I might have shiny spots when it dries. You don't decorate for winter? Michelle? All right, let's see where we want our rhinestones. I think I want to outline the little points with the rhinestones. I was just gonna do one in the point, but they're so pretty. I can't just stop at one. Hi, sweet Lucy. Those pink nutcrackers that you made and shared on Sunday, oh my gosh. I was so sad when, well, I was happy for them. I was sad for me when the winners were picked. I know they're going to their new homes and their new owners are gonna love them to pieces. They're so beautiful. I am just so in awe of your talent. You guys, what have you been thinking about the little spotlight program I started in my Create group? So far, we've had Raymond from the Evercrafter, Tina from Tina's Tasteful Treasures, and Carly from Meshing in Florida during January share projects. And next week is Wendy from, oh my gosh, there's kids going down the street, a golf cart, pulling a rope connected to a kayak. Oh my God. Only here in the South are you gonna see something like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, Tamara, are you enjoying it? Yeah, I just love all of the extra inspiration. All right, that's what I think we're gonna do. And because I have the glue all over the entire snowflake, let's go ahead, and I'm gonna move my silicone mat out of the way so I don't get glitter on it. Let's go ahead, because we've got that glue sitting there and don't wanna waste any good glue. Let's go ahead and lightly sugar this with the ultrafine. Some of the ultrafine. Since we've already got the glue there, guys, let's go ahead. It would be a shame to waste it. Oh, so yeah, Michelle is going to be one of our guest designers. Lucy's going to be one of our guest designers upcoming. Next month, I'm trying to remember. I know Shelby is one of the guest designers in February. I pinched it, so it's curled, but when I lay it flat, it will flatten out again. Aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh. Hi Lori, welcome in. Sugar Snob, remind me of your first name. Get some parchment. You guys, I cleaned my closet out the other day. I was so proud of myself. It had gotten a little cray-cray over the Christmas holiday. I just kept throwing stuff in there. Hi Jen, welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and rhinestone glue. Add glue and rhinestone to these guys. And then we'll add the glitter. So now that I know what I'm gonna do, I can just go quick. So we kind of rhinestoned the points, put one rhinestone in the middle. Shannon, that is right. That is right. Okay, Shannon. They say if you say someone's name 3 times, you'll remember it. But maybe that's for younger people. Shannon, 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 sugar, soft, sugar, soft, designs. We'll see if it works. I'm so bad with names. So bad with names. It is a pretty snowflake, isn't it, Tisha? The blue, it's such a pretty blue. It's called powder blue. I can see why it sells out so quickly from our shops, because it is a real pretty blue. All right, let's go ahead. Add our rhinestones super quick. It will take no time at all. 1, 2, 3 on each point. So pretty. And then I have another little different ornament idea I want to show you guys before my time runs out. There's no one after me in the 4 o'clock spot. So is Kim still on here? If I go just a few minutes over, I'm not going to be into anyone's time because Kim comes on after me at 5 p.m. Right. Tisha, right? Oh, hi, Tasha, welcome. The snowflake with the little pops of the iridescent sparkly rhinestones in the glitter. It's just perfect. And see how quick and easy these larger ones, at least for me, you guys, these larger rhinestones, they're just super quick and easy for me. This is one of my little diamond dot trays from the little kits that I order and do. Shelby got me hooked on doing diamond dots. They're so fun. I have a cute little beach themed coaster set that I have. I haven't started working on it yet. I thought I would do that and then bring it to the store in town that consigns my stuff. I'm sure that will sell relatively quickly. People here eat up anything beach. I need some more rhinestones. See guys, that's when I miss comments, when I'm looking down doing whatever. So please don't ever be offended if you comment and I don't reply back right away. That's why I go back, for the most part, when I have time, and rewatch my lives and reply to the comments. Girl, it's coming on at 4. Oh, she said she was. Okay, I missed it. Thank you for the update, Tisha. I must have missed that. I just was, when I was posting the graphic this morning, there was no one in the 4 o'clock spot, so I must have missed. If it was in the chat. If it was in the chat, I missed it. Oh, there's a little something that just fell on here that is not, oh, from 12, gotcha. Some sort of little something that's not supposed to be in there. Pretty, you guys. So pretty. So let me do this one really quick and then get this glitter out of here because, gosh, when I get this ultrafine glitter on my silicone mat, I have to take it to the kitchen sink and wash it. It's the only thing that will get it off. There's another little something in there. Okay. A little speck of something. Aren't those pretty, you guys? I think they'll be so pretty against the white tree. Okay. Let's get this out of the way so we don't have any glitter disasters. And 15 minutes to show you the next one that I'm gonna make and add to my tree. Okay, bring this back over. Those came out so pretty, you guys. I love them so much. So I will let them dry, and then I will, when they're dry, I'll add one of these eye hooks to the top, and then add a little of this silver cording to tie it onto the tree. And like I said, I'll be going live Sunday for the Sweet Success Studio event at 3 o'clock to kind of wrap up our 31 days of content challenge. And I'll be working on the bottom, the bucket for the tree. I have a cute idea. Hopefully I can execute it. It's cute in my head anyways, you guys. It's a cute idea in my head. Hopefully I'll be able to make it cute in real life too. Because you guys know, sometimes whatever's in your head doesn't necessarily come out as you had it planned. Sometimes you can pivot and change it and make it work, and sometimes you can't. All right, so I'm only gonna cut one of these because this one's a little bit more involved, but I wanna show you the process and the steps, how I'm gonna make this. It's a little mitten cookie cutter that I have in my stash. And it's one of those 2-part ones where you cut the mitten and then you have the embossing plate to go on top of it. So this is strawberry macaron from my shop. Love it so much. And it's the same strawberry macaron color that we used on the mitten for the snow globe. So they'll coordinate and match. All right, I'm rolling it out, getting a good spot where there's no bubbles, no marks, no rolling pin marks, and about maybe 1/8 of an inch thick, okay? And I'm gonna take my cookie cutter, the mitten first, and cut out the mitten out of the strawberry macaron. Then I'm gonna take the embossing plate, put it right in there, and gently but firmly press down. Okay. And carefully pop it out. All right, so then I have something that looks like that. How cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. And I am gonna make 3 of these, but I'll only make 1 right now because we're down to 11 minutes. And I want you guys to see the process. Then I'm gonna take some of the marshmallow fluff clay from my shop. Pull out a little chunk of it out of my little container. I love using the containers. Nikki B taught us this little tip. Then you don't hear the bags crinkling when you're doing a live. When you're just working alone in your craft room, you guys, it's not a big deal because it's just you. But when you're on a live, I feel like those bags are so loud and crinkly and noisy. All right, so I'm gonna roll this out. It is a cute mitten, isn't it, Peggy? It's a cute little mitten cookie cutter. And I'm gonna try to roll this out the same width as I did the strawberry macaron. Similar. Okay. I'm going to go around my edge one more time really quickly with some oil. It's a larger cookie cutter and there's not really any teeny tiny nooks and crannies. So I probably didn't even need to oil it, but we're going to. All right. Pull my excess away and then take my embossing plate again and emboss the second one. Press down gently but firmly until you start to feel resistance. Pull it out. And then pop it out of my cookie cutter. All right. Set that aside. Put this away. All right, so then checking my edges just to see if I have to do any smoothing. All right, so now I'm gonna take my bench scraper. Hi, Donna, how are you? Showing a little tutorial with some craft stuff. And right where the top of the indentations on my mitten is, I'm going to cut that off on the pink. And then kind of smooth those two harsh edges. And then I'm gonna come to the white, cut it off on the white in the same spot. Smooth over the harsh edges so it's rounded, and then marry these two together right where your cut was. Put them back together. Wet clay is just gonna stick to wet clay. No worries, okay? 8 minutes. Can we do it, you guys? Can we do it? I think we can. So I'm throwing these back in the bucket because I'm gonna make 3 and I want them 3 all the same. But you guys, if you were just making ornaments, you could just reverse those 2. So on your, you could make 2 out of each one. One would have a pink top and a white bottom, and the other one would have a white top and a pink bottom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Okay, Tisha, got it. All right, so now I'm going to take some tacky glue and go into the little heart-shaped indentation with a little bit of tacky glue. Okay. Grab some of those same pink rhinestones we put on the snowman hat that went in the snow globe. And we're going to add them to the little indentation of the heart. Let's see if I want to do an outline or if I want to fill it in. I'm thinking I'm gonna fill it in. So cute, you guys. Sparkly and fun, and I feel like it'll coordinate with the other ornaments that are already on the tree because we're using the same colors, the same elements. One more, right there. I have to convince it that it wants to go in there in the hot tub with its friends. Okay, the spot was not quite big enough, so I had to coerce them and move them around a little. So I just used the tip of my tweezers. Okay, super cute, you guys. Isn't that adorable? And then we're going to add some more tacky glue to the cuff part. so adorable and so fun. Whimsical, sparkly, and oh so cute. And then we're gonna go back and get our ultrafine glitter. Hi Renee, welcome in. I'm just finishing up and I'm gonna be careful because it's wet clay, you guys, and I don't wanna get it on my pink. So I'm gonna be super careful and just get it on the white. I'm gonna tip it this way. So if you're doing these, maybe let them sit and dry and then add your glitter the next day or after a couple hours after it's had some time to dry, if you don't want to get your glitter on the pink. But because I'm live, I'm just forging forward. Okay, you guys, so there's our little mitten. And the same thing, I'm gonna let it dry, and when it dries, I'll go ahead and stick one of these eye pins through the top, add a little super glue so it holds, and then tie some of this little silver cording onto it and tie it onto my tree. Okay? So, I only have one other idea for this snow tree. We have our little snowflakes and our mittens. I'm gonna make 2 more of these. So we have 3 snowflakes, 3 mittens. We have 3 snow globes. And the only other idea I could think of was maybe to make some red and white twist to look like peppermint sticks that you would put in hot cocoa. Like red and white twists, you know, the old-fashioned peppermint sticks. So when these dry, I'll add one of the, I'll add the snowflakes to the tree. And then when the mittens dry, we can add the mittens to the tree. Super cute. Oh, thank you, Victoria. Are you gonna make one? Are you gonna make a little winter tree? So fun. So fun. So do you guys have any other ideas for me? What else I can? I mean, it's a little tree, so it doesn't need a lot. So I'll have 3 more snowflakes, 3 more mittens added. And then if I make those little red and white twists, just little, you know what I'm talking about? Just the old-fashioned little peppermint sticks. The thick ones, not the ones that look like thin like a candy cane, the thick ones that you can put into hot cocoa. I'm thinking that those might be cute. I went through my cookie cutter stash and I did find a hot cocoa mug with whip on top, but it was way too big. It was way too big. You don't know. What else? Wintry. A hot cocoa mug would be really cute. And maybe I can just, small bows with tails. Oh, that's cute. That sounds cute. I might save that idea for Easter. That might be cute on the Easter tree. Little bows and bunnies. Super cute. I love how these turned out though, you guys, and very simple. You see, in 1 hour's time, I mean, if you don't count the time I did the crocheting, but we assembled those 3 snow globes, we put the topper on, and for all intents and purposes, in an hour, you could do the 3 snowflakes in the 3 mittens in an hour's time. So I'm gonna let these dry really good overnight, and then tomorrow I'll insert the eye hooks. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to go over to, I always don't know how to say her business name. Glam Morning Glories. Gam Morning Glories. Gam, G-A-M, Morning Glories. That's her business page. We're going to hop over to her now at 4 o'clock. I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye.